One Redwood City neighborhood went up 13% last year, while another one just 2 miles away barely moved. Most buyers have no idea which is which, and that single decision can mean a $200,000 difference in equity over just 5 years. Here's what makes Redwood City tricky. Median prices swing from $1 million to over $3 million, depending on which street you land on. Same schools, same city services, different outcomes. Today, I'm ranking 17 neighborhoods, and some of these rankings are going to surprise you, as the neighborhoods most people overlook might be the smartest buy in the city. So let's get into it. Before anyone writes off Tier D, let me be clear about who these neighborhoods are actually for. If you work from home, don't need picture-perfect curb appeal, and want to get into Redwood City for the lowest possible price, this tier deserves your attention. Redwood Village is the most industrial neighborhood in the city. You've got Costco, Sagona's Farmers Market, along with other big box retail and small businesses sitting right next to small 1940s and 50s single-story homes. Median listing prices hover around 1.1 to 1.2 million, and that's your entry point here into Redwood City. So, who should actually consider this? Investors who are looking at rental income, remote workers who care more about square footage than aesthetics, and first-time homebuyers who want to build equity in a growing market without stretching to that $2 million price tag. Central neighborhood straddles El Camino Real. It's a high-density transit hub. You'll find apartment complexes and older duplexes here, not entirely a single-family community. The trade-offs: Target, Whole Foods, and the Redwood City Caltrain station right at your doorstep. But the cost? Noise from El Camino and the train tracks. If you commute to San Francisco 4 days a week and the walkability and access to Caltrain is a non-negotiable, Central solves that problem. And for less money almost anywhere else on the peninsula. Now here's where Tier D gets interesting. Friendly Acres is changing, and fast. It borders Menlo Park and North Fair Oaks. The Stanford Medicine Outpatient Center brought a wave of updates that's rippling through the whole neighborhood. Prices here sit around 1.3 to 1.5 million for most homes, and renovated properties near the Menlo Park border push those prices even higher. I'm watching Friendly Acres closely. It has the kind of fundamentals that come before appreciation: improving infrastructure, proximity to high-value neighbors, and price consistency that suggests a base that has formed, not a cap. What all three of these neighborhoods share is unbeatable proximity to retail and transit. Highway 101, Caltrain, it's all right there, easily accessible. The cons are real heavy though. Heavy pass-through traffic, noise, and in some cases, less of that tight-knit neighborhood feel because of the mixed zoning. But here's the thing about Tier D. You're not paying for charm, you're paying for access and upside. If that trade-off doesn't work for you, Tier C is where things start to feel more residential without jumping to the prices you'll see in the hills. I'm Jessica Heredia, a real estate agent here in Silicon Valley. I've spent years studying how the peninsula actually works, from zoning documents to MLS data, all to help buyers make confident decisions they won't regret. Whether you're a tech executive, an investor, or you're relocating a higher standard of living, understanding how these neighborhoods differ gives you a real advantage, not just in Redwood City, but in how you think about the entire region. If you're finding this video helpful, take a second to hit the like button and subscribe. Every week I share clear breakdowns like this to help you understand how Silicon Valley actually works. And if you know someone considering moving to Redwood City, send them this video, they'll thank you for it. This is the tier where I see buyers make the biggest mistakes. They assume these neighborhoods are just okay, but one of them might actually be the best value play in the entire city. So let me show you why. Stambach Heller is a neighborhood I keep recommending to buyers who want Mount Carmel walkability without the prices of Mount Carmel. It's historic, highly walkable, and sits right next to downtown. Classic flat suburban grid with a mix of older bungalows and some few multifamily homes. Residents can walk to Sequoia Station with Safeway and CVS, and prices average around 1 to 1.2 million. Think about what that means. You're getting the same downtown access as buyers paying 1.7 to 2 million in neighborhoods like Mount Carmel at a significant discount. Yes, the lots are smaller, around 5,000 square feet, and the housing stock needs attention, but if walkability matters more than the backyard size, the math here is hard to argue with. Centennial is a small neighborhood here near Woodside Road, dense and family-oriented. It often works as a starter location for young families who want Redwood City schools without overextending. Hawes Park has a baseball field, while Mezes Park has basketball and tennis courts for residents to enjoy. Median prices sit around 1.5 to 1.6 million. Now, Palm Park flies under the radar, and I think that's a mistake. It's a quiet pocket west of El Camino Real, known for its namesake palm trees. There's a mix of single-family homes and multifamily apartments. What surprises buyers buyers is how walkable it is to shops along Woodside Road. You have a Petco, Chuck's Donuts, Starbucks, and so much more. Listing prices hover near 1.5 to 1.6 million for single-family homes. If you're priced out of the more established flat neighborhoods but want a genuine residential feel, Palm Park deserves a serious look before you assume you need to go cheaper or further out. What Tier C offers is that true neighborhood experience at significantly more affordable prices than the hills, but the trade-offs: smaller lot sizes, a mix of single-family and multifamily homes, and older homes that may need work. Now, if you're ready to step into the neighborhoods where buyers genuinely compete for homes, Tier B is where things heat up. And one of these neighborhoods is seeing more bidding wars than anywhere else in Redwood City right now. This is where buyers really begin to compete against each other. Tier B offers either classic suburban charm or vibrant urban energy, and the market reflects that demand with real competition. Roosevelt is where I'm seeing the most action right now. It's a large established neighborhood that bridges the flatlands and the hills. Wide streets, sidewalks, there is a great mixture of older homes and brand new ones. Roosevelt is that traditional American suburb feel that's hard to find in Silicon Valley without paying Palo Alto prices. Red Morton Community Center and Park anchors the whole neighborhood. The Magical Bridge playground draws families from across the Bay Area, and it's one of the most inclusive playgrounds in the region. It's become a genuine community hub. Median values run around 1.9 to 2 million. Roosevelt leads the city in single-family sales volume. That means more inventory, but still more competition. Homes move fast here, often selling in about 2 weeks or less. Now, who's buying in Roosevelt? It's families with elementary-age kids who want the suburban experience without the Tier S price tag, and professionals who grew up in traditional suburbs that want the same thing for their own families. Redwood Oaks is a small, exclusive pocket that often gets overlooked. Larger lots than Tier C, lush tree canopies, it feels settled, private, and tucked away from major streets as it borders prime Atherton. Homes trade at 1.8 million and higher. If you want quiet without climbing into the hills, Redwood Oaks delivers just that. The trade-off is limited inventory though. When homes come up, they usually go very quickly. Downtown is a completely different option. If you're a professional who doesn't need a backyard and you want walkability to restaurants and entertainment, downtown deserves serious consideration. You have Cinemark, the historic Fox Theater, restaurants like Vesta and Timber and Salt. This is the entertainment capital of Redwood City. Condo prices vary, but offer a lower entry point for luxury amenities. Condos and townhouses vary around 1 to 1.5 million for premium units. In fact, I was able to get my clients an unbelievable deal below market value for a 2021 townhome just a short walk away from downtown. It was the perfect location for them, especially with the easy access to Caltrain for their commute. With that said, Roosevelt and Redwood Oaks offer the classic Redwood City living experience. Downtown offers the best walkability and nightlife in the county. The cons: Roosevelt prices are climbing fast, downtown lacks single-family options, and competition across all three is still fierce. Now, let's get into the neighborhoods where buyers pay a premium for something specific. Tier A is where the math gets interesting, and I'll tell you exactly which one is my sleeper pick for 2026. Each of these neighborhoods offers something distinct: water views, hillside vistas, upscale village atmosphere. The question is, which premium lines up with your lifestyle and what do you actually want? Woodside Plaza is the one to watch. Flat and walkable, yet upscale. It has a distinct village vibe centered around its own shopping plaza with Lucky Supermarket, Ace Hardware, and a few places to grab a bite. Median prices sit around 2.2 million. Homes here often sell for 9% or more above the list price and go pending in about 8 days. Woodside Plaza is my sleeper pick for 2026. It has the walkability of Tier B with the prestige trajectory of Tier S. Eagle Hill is your first step into the hills, winding streets, and bay views. But without the extreme price tag of the top tier, Stolstaff Park offers hiking and off-leash dog trails. Home values average around 2.3 to 2.4 million. Redwood Shores feels like a completely different city. A planned waterfront community built on reclaimed land, wide boulevards, lagoons, modern architecture. Oracle headquarters is here, and so is the Bay Club Fitness Resort. Median prices sit around 1.3 to 1.5 million when you include condos. Single-family waterfront homes push 2.3 million and higher. Our team recently had a listing here for a 5-bedroom single-family home for over 3.4 million. Redwood Shores is unmatchable if you want water, trails, and modern infrastructure and great community vibes. Bear Island is a luxury waterfront niche, high-end townhomes and condos with marina access. It's quiet, breezy, and built for boaters and nature lovers. Now here's the part that surprises a lot of buyers. Emerald Hills is an unincorporated area of San Mateo County located within the Redwood City community. It has emerged as a compelling alternative for buyers who want larger lots without top-tier pricing. It's an elevated hillside hillside enclave with rolling oak-studded hills, winding roads, and 2 private emerald green lakes. Lot sizes range from half an acre to a full acre or more, and median prices range from 2.1 to 2.5 million, with a mixture of custom new homes and older ones. You can even find some larger estates in the 5 millions up in these hills. Homes sell quickly, often in 1 to 2 weeks, frequently above list price, and it's served by Roy Cloud School, K-8, which has an A- rating from Niche. However, keep in mind, the higher you go into the hills, the more narrow the roads may feel. If you want acreage, bay views, and hiking access without paying Tier S prices, Emerald Hills offers the best combination. Now, if you're ready to see the pinnacle of Redwood City real estate, here's what Tier S looks like. This is the top of the market. Estate-level properties, mature landscapes, the kind of prestige that holds value across market cycles. Edgewood Park has an old money feel that's hard to replicate. Tudor homes, Spanish style, Cape Cod architecture, all mixed under large mature trees. It borders San Carlos and feels stately in a way that newer developments simply cannot match. Walkable to downtown, yet it feels like a different world. Median sales hit around 3.3 million here. That's the most expensive neighborhood in Redwood City. Inventory is almost non-existent. When homes do come up, they're often off-market transactions. Mount Carmel is arguably the most sought-after neighborhood in Redwood City. Tree-lined streets, white picket fences, charming 1920s and 40s homes in Spanish Revival, Tudor, and Craftsman styles. It's known for its festive Halloween decorations that draw families from across the area. It looks like a movie set of ideal suburban life. Now, what's driving demand? Walkability to Sequoia High School is a major factor for families, and that character, that established neighborhood identity, commands a premium. Prices typically range from $2 million to $3 million plus, depending on size and updates. Homes sell in about 2 weeks, and competition is fierce. Farm Hill sits at the highest elevation, sweeping panoramic views of the entire Bay Area. It's home to Canada College and offers direct access to Edgewood Park and Natural Preserve for serious hiking. Median home values here are around 2.4 to 2.5 million. Many homes have similar floor plans, and those with views command significantly more. The trade-off? Farm Hill is definitely car dependent. You're not walking anywhere. But if views matter more than walkability, nothing else compares. All of Tier S offers massive curb appeal, the largest lots, excellent school access, including Roy Cloud and Clifford, and genuine prestige. The cons? The highest cost of entry. Farm Hill is car dependent, and Edgewood Park inventory barely exists. You might be wondering whether to stretch for Tier S or settle into a lower tier. So here's how I think about it. If schools and prestige are non-negotiable and you plan to stay 10 years or more, Tier S makes the most sense. If you want the best value with appreciation potential, neighborhoods like Woodside Plaza and Emerald Hills might be the smarter long-term play. Now, after looking at all the neighborhoods, here's the pattern most buyers miss. Redwood City is splitting into 2 distinct markets. The flats and the hills are moving at different speeds. Different buyer pools, different appreciation paths. The inventory crunch is real in the desirable neighborhoods. Mount Carmel and Woodside Plaza are seeing homes go under contract in under 2 weeks. If you're targeting those areas, you need to move fast and write strong offers. Price resilience varies a lot. Friendly Acres has stabilized around 1.3 to 1.5 million, which is a great entry point for first-time buyers. Meanwhile, Edgewood Park keeps pushing past 3.3 million with no signs of slowing down. Here's how I'd break down your decision based on what you're prioritizing. For value, look at Stombach Heller in Tier C. You get walkability to downtown without the premium price tag. If you can handle smaller lots and older homes, the location value is hard to beat. For lifestyle, Redwood Shores remains unmatchable for water, trails, and modern infrastructure. Nothing else in the peninsula offers that combination at these price points. For acreage and views, Emerald Hills offers the best combination of lot size, bay views, hiking access, and value compared to the Tier S. It's my pick for buyers who want space without paying that premium price tag. For prestige, Edgewood Park remains unmatched. Its legacy, property, and old money character matters to you. Nothing else compares. If I were buying in Redwood City today, I'd be looking hard at Woodside Plaza, the village's walkability, the flat terrain, the competitive demand, and the price point below Tier S. All of it suggests strong long-term value. If you're deciding between neighborhoods and want to talk through which one actually fits your situation, email me at hello@liveinsiliconvalleyca.com. I'm here to help you navigate this market with real data and on-the-ground experience. Even a 10-minute conversation can give you clarity on your next move. From Tier D's entry points in Redwood Village and Friendly Acres, all the way up to Tier S estates in Mount Carmel and Edgewood Park, Redwood City has something for every buyer. The key is matching your your properties. Walkability, lot size, schools, views, prestige, match those to the neighborhood that actually delivers at the price you are comfortable with. We're going to take this step by step. You'll feel completely clear on every decision. If you're now wondering whether to stretch for a single family home in a lower tier or get more space with a condo in a higher one, I break down exactly how to make that decision in my next video. I'll link it right here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.